See, like I said, a pretty difficult day to determine the highs and the lows, and you can see that why there was a high correlation here at the end of the day, but a lot of bearish cards here. That's exactly what happened. We had this bearish kind of behavior in the early afternoon, and then now we're back into like what's a prominent consider. I would consider this a prominent peak or crest. Um, about 3:30, so we were probably a little early. We probably see like a in this last half hour. Hmm. Hard to say. It's so mixed. Like there's like a retracement of a move to the upside here in the last hour, but then right around the close there's also like a rally, and then we have this U-shaped dip kind of formation right around the close as well. So it's going to be mixed. We'll probably do something like this. Probably. It's a little difficult to determine, but probably something like this. Make that brighter. Something like that. And then my sense is that we open lower on Monday morning, revisiting a support level. There's either we either open lower or we decline in the pre-market into a lower situation, and we have a low there at the beginning of the day. And this is a pretty bullish day, it looks like. But this was giving me some concern early on in the reading, as if I got it wrong, this might be a lowest low here. And obviously, this is one of my worst readings. I think probably it's in the top 5 worst readings I've done. So my apologies, guys. I mean, it's going to happen occasionally. I can't get them all right. It's a matter of human error and the amount of focus and work that goes into it. It's just sometimes it's going to happen. Hey, Randy. Will we see $5 in SPC in October? Somebody else asked me this the other day, and I'm pretty sure I got a no, but it was like a day where I felt pretty off about my readings. And I was telling people that I was like, I don't feel like I've got the right energy today when I was doing the readings before. So let's see. Let's ask that question again. Will we see $5 in SPC? Yes or no? In October, will we see $5 SPC in October? Yes or no? Whoa, Claire Kinetics, I got a yes. Claire Kinetics is super reliable, so like the card just flew out of the deck. I just cut it. I went like this, and the card flew out. So that's a significant indication of a yes. I know SPC's been one of the ones that a lot of our viewers have been following, and obviously it hasn't been going quite as we wanted, as we expected. It's giving us a hard time, but my faith and my sense are still there that there's something that's going to take place really quickly and offer an opportunity to exit for a profit. Hey, Robert. I'm going to have that ICP out today for you. We've also got XRP 2024 coming out sometime in the next week. We've got, what else do we got? Oh, Baby Doge. Baby Doge is ready for release. I just need to load that. Baby Doge 10-year. I've got Cybin 2024. ICP. I feel like there's one more. XRP. And they're going to start seeing a lot more 2024s coming out. Yeah, so we're doing like this retracement. Maybe it goes a little bit lower than I expected because really the art card is like a full retracement of a prominent move to the upside. So it's possible we go here. Matter of fact, it's possible that we go here. Because that's like that would be a full retracement of a move to the upside, and then in that case we would do something like this. I'm going to put this as option number 2. Hey, dumb money. Meta short that expires in October, in late October. What date does it expire? Hey, AV. October 27th. Oh man. So this one's looking pretty accurate. Let me see here. It was hard for me to determine where the highest high was. I think I probably said that in the reading. Pretty difficult to determine where the highest high was. Looks like it ended up being here on the 14th. Which we had indicated a prominent crest or peak would take place there. There's not many places that we have a prominent crest or peak indicated through the system of ESO meta-analysis. There's only 2 places on the timeline, on the 14th, and then another one here on the 27th. It doesn't mean it's going to be another highest high, but it'll be a prominent peak of some kind. And I think we probably have a really big move to the upside here in the last, like, probably here at the end of the day out of a trough on the 27th. There's probably a really big move to the upside. And it's possible that we end up with a highest high on the 24th. So best place to exit a short in meta is probably... Well, we were off on the low by a day, it looks like. We had it for the 22nd here. And end up being on the 21st, but we're not going to be right on the ball. In either case, still pretty close to the low. The other locations where we had possibility of a lowest low, but it wasn't as strong of a possibility, were here on the 11th and the 12th. There's on the 12th, and then again on the 15th, and you can see we came back down. I have it for the 13th, but it was the 15th. That's what we were picking up on, is this kind of like double trough here, if you will. So best place to get out of a short. Let's check out October real quick. That's a really solid reading. I'd give it like a 97, probably 97%. It's pretty clean. September. Oh. All right, let's take a look at the month, because we're going to go into higher price levels in the coming months. Probably like in October at some point, but there's a trough in October before that. So let's take a look on the monthly. You know, I mean, I think probably today is the best day to get out of a short in Meta. Well, you've got this whole month, but you don't want to stay in a short that long. Like, you might get that expiration because you want to stay safe, but you don't want to stay in it until it gets like a week away or something. This is definitely going to be a low on the September reading. So I would say that's probably your best bet, is today to exit a short. Appreciate it, AV. I've been kind of down on myself because I feel my accuracy has not been what it's. It's not like I expect 98% accuracy at this point. I've had it for so long. So when I'm below that, I feel like I'm probably averaging like a 96 right now. It frustrates me. I start to have doubts, which is silly because it's still a 96%. But I learned how to do this as somebody that came from a world where nobody believed in this type of stuff. Like, I literally had to retrain my mind just to believe in this stuff. So at times I still have my own doubts when I see like, oh man, this reading was so bad. Like, how did I get this? Like, but it doesn't happen that often, so I shouldn't beat myself up about it. It's important that I do well for you guys, So glad to hear the Tesla one's on point. Yeah, you're right, Dumb Money. You should exit today. That's correct. And then stuck in a cat long. Is the best day to exit cat long position on Tuesday? Yes or no? I got 2 no's and a yes, but it wasn't a clear question. So, like, the best time to exit is Tuesday, but the best time to exit within what time frame? Give me that, and then I'll ask again. Hey, Tibraze. SPY for next week. It's a cross-reading congruency that I missed here. Oh wait, no it's not. I don't know why I put that there. Yeah, I mean, it looks like the lows in October. But there is a little bit of a bounce here. And it's opportunity here next week at the beginning of the week in the midst of an uptrend to open up a short position, and then at the beginning of the first week of October we get the same type of energy again, so maybe that we see the same high, or it could be a higher high, but in either case we end up in lower price levels. This is a significant drop here over the weekend of the 13th into the 16th. There should be a pretty significant drop there. All right, so we were talking about yesterday. We were talking about this fancy trade that would be good to put on. Let's see how it's turning out so far. There you go. So it was the second option. We should turn around here and see like a U kind of deal going on. So this would have been the opportunity to open up the short position right here that we were talking about, a brief peak that's easily missed around between 10 and 12, but probably closer to 12. And it looks like it ended up being at 11:45. Bang. Right? So that would have been where you open up the short. You could have closed. You could close a short here, or you would have, if you followed the instructions, would have opened up part of a long position here, and then you would have opened up a short position here. So you would be holding both a long and a short position. And then on Monday morning, you'd want to close the short position, and probably add to the long position in the morning at a low here. We'll most likely open low and revisit a support level that we met once before. That was a past opportunity. So it's probably going to be the same lows. Yeah, see, that was an important kind of peak there, trade opportunity. What does Bone token look like for early November? Is that it? Is that the right bone, Robert? $180? Or wait, no, that's volume. I wonder which one of these it is. Oh, here we go. Shiba swap. Oh, I got B-Bone in there. That's not helpful. There we go. Yeah, that looks more appropriate. All right, so for early November, it'll be a fast there'll be a fast sudden move higher, marking the end of a notable decline, a multi-day. We're talking about on a multi-day scale. That's the Knight of Cups. You're welcome, Robert. I got you, my man. So look out for that ICP. It should be tonight. After the dog park, I'll upload. It takes a little time, but it'll get up tonight. So another thing, guys. So I want to ask you guys for your opinion. We're thinking about changing the monthly membership, the way that we do it, and maybe like only having like an individual for like maybe 2 or 3 tickers crypto like tops for the monthlies, and then everything else will be covered under the all paid subscription, and we'll basically just have like all sorts of readings, and we won't be like limited to doing the same ones every single month. We'll do the ones that seem most relevant because we'll be able to do more 1 years. And then by looking at the 1 years, I can determine what months I want to do what stocks, because those will be the most relevant months to make trades. And I think it'll be a lot more effective. But you know, I don't want to go switching things up with a bunch of people not liking the idea. So in the comments, guys, let me know if you like that idea. And then also, guys, if you're interested in a specific ticker or crypto and you like this channel, you want to help support this channel and help this channel grow, we definitely need support. And there's a ticker or crypto that you're interested in us covering in 2024. Guys, we work months in advance. So if you're interested in a ticker or crypto symbol, you got to let us know ahead of time. It takes time to do these and time for the manifestation to take place. So we do them months in advance. If you're interested in 2024 tickers, the way to get it most likely covered, well, it'll get covered on a 1 year scale. You go to our services, Esso Meta Posts, and you scroll down the 1 year report. You specify here what year you're interested in and the ticker or crypto symbol. Great way to support the channel, and it gets you within like a month's time. It gets you a 1 year reading, which is like, this is the 1 year reading for the guys. Year to date chart. So we have a highest high in June and a highest high in July, and you can see we have a highest high thus far in June, and then a highest high that took place in July, followed by either a I should say a 1 year low, or just a really prominent trough that stands out. But I think it's probably going to end up being very close to a 1 year low, guys. By the time we get into October, is very possible, because these two cards have such a strong correlation. And everything else in this reading has been really reliable. I mean, in August, there was a rally that offered opportunity to open up a short position, right? And what do we have here near the high of August? The Princess of Wands, which indicates an opportunity to open up a short position in the midst of a rally into the high of August, right? And that would have yielded quite a lot of money right there, guys. You know, so these readings are valuable. If you're wondering when that reading was created, that the 2023 1-year reading that we just looked at, this reading right here, was created on October 10th, 2022 at 1:50 p.m. There's people that claim that the tarot is only relevant for like up to 3 months. I think that's like the silliest load of nonsense I've ever heard. The tarot works specifically because they work outside of time. They're fifth dimensional objects taking place, appearing in fourth dimensional space. It's a fifth dimensional object. You utilize it outside of time, it gives you information. So there's no limit on how far out it can go. And with that said, we have quite a lot of people that order these 1 years, but you're basically guaranteeing that we're going to cover it from the standpoint of 1 year. And then if there seems to be anything relevant there, we're going to cover it on a monthly basis in those relevant time frames. I'm also thinking about freeing up some time in order to do a daily Bitcoin by the hour, just like I do the S&P 500. But to make these changes, I need to know from our paid subscribers or our would-be paid subscribers, if they like the idea, let me know, guys. Otherwise, we won't make those changes. Appreciate it, Tabriz. Robert agrees. Cool. So if you have like a subscription to one of the 1 months that gets maybe canceled as a monthly, what we'll do is we'll offer you a coupon, like a really nice discount on the all paid, so that you could get the all paid and stay in the loop on everything as a thank you for being a supporter. So keep that in mind, guys, if you're thinking about signing up for something. Because we're probably going to see these changes take effect in November, because I'm already working on November readings at this time. Expiry cat long on 9/29. So what's the best time to exit a cat long? Is that what it was? Is it still Tuesday? Is the best time to exit a cat long by September 29th, still this coming Tuesday? I got a no again, and I got a no, and I got a yeah. I got 2 no's and a yes, and that's the second time I got 2 no's and a yes. So let's go with that. Let me see. So you could still do Tuesday, and I think maybe you should do Tuesday. I'm getting the 28th now, but if there are options that expire on the 29th on Tuesday, will SPY be lower than 428 on Monday? To Braze, do we see 440 SPY by when? Do we see 428 on Monday? See, we did turn around. Started to turn around anyways. But that's what I was talking about. It's a full retracement. That's that art. This is what the art card looks like, guys. A big move higher standing out on a chart, followed by a full retracement of that move. That's the art card, in effect. That's also what the Lover's card looks like in a lot of cases. But sometimes the Lover's card is more so talking about a merger or a split or a... why can't I think of it? But the opposite, a reverse split. 428. Will we see 428 on Monday? Yes or no? I got 3 S's. And also, and one of them was the Empress, the other one was the Ace of Cups, so that indicates opportunity to open up a long position. So if you're in a long position, you want to probably add to it on Monday morning or reposition yourself into a better one. I really don't like out of the money options, guys. If you're playing with out of the money options, I promise you guys, you will learn the hard way. You do not want to utilize ESO meta analysis to make money with out of the money options. It's very, very risky. ESO meta analysis is talking about market moves. Out of the money options, everything that you pay for an out of the money option, you're paying for time. You're not paying for anything intrinsic. There's no intrinsic value, which means that when you have a big move in the market and it's not big enough to put that option in the money, you don't see any gain, even though you were right about the move. Right? If you're going to play with options and ESO meta analysis, you need to make sure that you're playing within the money options or at the money options, or in some cases, maybe right out of the money. But if it goes the wrong way, you immediately exit for the loss. You just take the loss and get out. Out of the money is nonsense, guys. Don't play with it. All right, buddy. All right, my friends, we got to roll. Thank you, as always, for watching. Make sure to follow that rule of karma, guys. There's definitely people who are making money following this stuff. And it's super important for the channel that you do so. Super important for your own karma. And also, it's kind of like there's kind of like a safety net or safety guard here, metaphysical safety guard of the website where you're prevented from making money. Like you'll break even probably if you don't follow through on when you do make money. Like it'll shut off. You need to, if you're making money, make sure to follow that rule of karma. That's how you ensure that you continue to do so. The universe wants this money being transmuted to goodwill. That's the whole point. So let's make sure we're following that, and you do so here at the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders, where we ask that you donate 5% of the profits forward to one of these charities. 5% of the profits back to the channel. Thank you very much. That leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that money out of love. As long as you follow those rules, my friends, the universe is going to send it back to you tenfold through this channel. And it considers you an angel investor of the channel. Hey Shubham, we don't actually have any space for a new hire at the moment. What we need is more support, and then we'll pick up more people for the team for sure. So keep that in mind. But at this time, what we need is more subscribers in order to get to a place where we can do that. TDOC. Bitfarms. TerraWolf. So TDOC is bullish, but it's giving opportunity to exit a long position. So that's not one that I'd want to be jumping into. Bitfarms was the art card, so that's got a pretty prominent move to the upside, but it also comes with the retracement, just like I was talking about in the chart. And then I'd probably stay away from Mara TerraWolf. I know, but I have somebody for that at the moment. They just started a few weeks ago. And even so, I wouldn't be able to pick up anybody. We just don't have the resources to do it. If we had the resources, we'd consider it, but we just don't, my friend. Not at this time. We need to grow more before we can expand the team. Believe it or not, I'm not even covering my bills right now. We're just barely covering the expenses of the channel. Appreciate the interest, though, Shubham. You're welcome to send me if you have like an idea for a thumbnail like that you would do. You're welcome to send me like an example or something to our email. I'll take a look. Keep you in mind, you know. All right, guys, my friends. When should you exit SEEL? Like within what time frame, AV? This is the last question, guys. Awesome, Robert. You're really like keeping this channel running right now. Just so you know, you're really a huge part of how this channel is able to operate. So really, much love, Robert. Yeah, my email. So you go to tarotfortraders.com. Where is it? Oh, contact. Right there. All right, my friends. Oh, AV's question, my fault. Why can't I get to the screen? There we go. Before bankruptcy? Did we specify a date for bankruptcy? I'm getting November 2nd to November 12th, somewhere in there. You should exit somewhere in there, my friend, between November 2nd and November 12th. Yeah, PLTR would be a good one. There's probably a trade in PLTR in 2024. All right, guys, thanks you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys. Oh, one more thing. In the comments, tell me if there's a time that you're interested in seeing a live pop up. We're gonna do some lives at other times. If you're one of the people that doesn't get to get on the live because it's in the wrong time frame, put in the comments a time that works for you. Make sure that you put it in Eastern Standard Time so that I don't get confused. And we'll see if we can make that happen for you.